Time for me to catch the wave in this mother sucker. Time to catch the wave.
What was that? I can't hear you.
Time to catch the wave.
Alright, I think I get it now.
Time to catch the wave.
Alright, one more time. I said it's
Time to catch the wave.
and then we gotta bring it on home.
Time to catch the wave.
All right, welcome everybody to Catch the Wave. I am your host, Clifton Antoine. I'm here with Perry T.
What up?
Dante Powell.
What up? What up?
He's back.
Yeah, baby.
And we got a very, very special guest. Just won the Des Moines Funny Bone Clash of the Comics like hours ago, Nichols.
What's going on?
What up?
Woo!
This is dope, man. I'm
Yeah.
happy right now.
Yeah, I'm
Got a
real
huge
happy
smile.
too. Nick, how does it feel?
It's pretty cool. It's legit pretty good. Can't complain.
That, like, honestly, man, I would have been mad if you didn't win.
I was when I got off stage, I was sitting there like, I think I got it.
Yeah.
I think I got it. Can't complain.
That was probably the prevailing thought for most of the people there.
Yeah.
If I'm being quite frank.
I started thinking about the outfit I was gonna wear on TV.
Hell yeah. You know they let me judge, right?
I saw you. I was gonna say what's up. I don't want them to think I'm tampering.
I wouldn't have given a shit. I was gonna judge it fairly anyway. I like low key told them beforehand. I was like, y'all know what's about to happen, right? Like, I'm not trying to be rude to the other competitors, but Nick is like built for this.
He's prepared. How long have you been doing comedy, Nick?
6 years.
6 years. Yeah. See, you're seasoned. You're cooked all the way.
Still got some red meat.
So you say you like medium rare? Medium.
No, I like
medium.
medium well.
Medium well. Okay. So you see, you almost well done then. Well done, son.
Got your own drop.
Yeah. I'm gonna add the tiger
You
one
make
in.
your own.
Yeah. Go ahead, make your ad lib. We'll edit.
Mine's just gonna be one of those old mixtape DJ drops. Dante is here.
Oh shit, son.
Yo, why were they so?
Where'd you find this?
They was so aggressive.
Yeah.
Tell your bitch ass uncle and your auntie and your bitch ass nephews that this mixtape is about to motherfucker. You better run that shit back.
And then when it get quiet, you just hear a lighter. You're like, oh yeah, this Lil Wayne mixtape about to be fire.
You don't even remember recording it.
Oh man, them leads and Percocets, huh?
I'll make my whole album on lean and Percocet.
Yep. That's what killed DJ Screw, R.I.P.
Yeah, man, rest in peace.
So,
Damn.
Nick, you said you just went full time as a comic
Last
recently.
year, yeah, July 5th.
His power levels above
Two
9.
months. 2 months after I got married, so that was a bad time.
Oh, wow.
That's what that was.
Shout out to Nick's wife.
Right.
He got you.
She got on early. She's doing good for herself.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. She excited. She ready for something to take off.
Yeah.
Right.
So, also, you did a TED Talk.
Yeah, last year I'm a motivational
Talk about
brother.
that.
Yeah.
Basically, they were just. I went to Rolla, which is an engineering school, so pretty much I was like a nerd. And of course, there were a lot of nerds at that school. We don't like talking in front of people a lot.
Yeah.
And so for me to go from that to doing comedy, they were very interested in that journey. So they wanted me to do a talk about it.
Yes.
And yeah, it was pretty good. The first time I had to keep working virtually because I couldn't just meet up with them in person. And the first draft, it was too speechy. They said, okay, you need to add some funny stuff to it. I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know which route y'all wanted to go.
Right.
Yeah, so
Imagine TED Talks punching up your speech, sending your shit back to you like, what if?
Right.
They
Like,
just tagging your shit.
Yeah, it's just sending me all tags. Like, I didn't know y'all want to do that. Y'all just want basically a set.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were in a boy band wearing like the The mic
Yeah,
on the side.
I didn't like that microphone. And then it wasn't, and the fact they had a taping on you. And the tape was so visible, it wasn't clear tape. It was legit like
What, so you
that,
can
like-
have your hands free?
Yeah, it's
You do
hands
tricks or
free.
something?
Well, no, that's how they do a lot of the talks. It's just hands free.
So you can rep your set.
Okay.
So you can do this right here. See? I always forget how it goes. So see, doing TED Talk.
Throw my L's up.
We stacking, baby. Yeah, man. You inspirational dude, and thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate
Oh
you.
yeah, y'all. It's been fun already.
We just started.
Going in.
Yeah, we usually talk about this crazy current events, like at this part of the show. And y'all hear about all that Cardi B stuff? How do y'all feel about Cardi B?
Yeah, you want me? Can I really go in?
Yes, please do.
I'm just going a little bit. So I think it's terrible to drug anybody and do anything to them, but I think it's different if you're gonna rape someone and if you're gonna rob someone. So that's all I've been saying. Like, people have been comparing her to like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, and I don't think that's fair. But I do think it's fair to call her out for drugging people, because that's not cool. But then again, like in the world of sex work, there's like some shady shit that's gonna happen. And I'm from a place where like you go into certain things understanding like, you know,
You could get robbed.
Well,
if you're paying for sex,
the negative
you could get
parts of
robbed.
it might mess you up. And so, like I said, I'm not gonna condone what she did, but I'm also not going to vilify her in the way that
I want to jump in. First off, there's so many rappers that have done so many shady things.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, she effectively robbed somebody. It's like a lot of my favorite rappers talk about robbing people.
What about all the
But I
people
think they
50 Cent
I
robbed?
think we're talking about the drugging part though. If
Well,
she
I
just
mean,
robbed them.
Well, she
But that
doesn't
goes
have
to
much
the power
upper body
dynamic.
strength.
Yeah, I just think of it from like the power dynamic standpoint, where like, you know, like Cosby and those guys, they had power. Even if they didn't know they were using the power they had over these people, they took advantage of it. Like, you don't have power over a dude when you're a stripper that's trying to have sex for money, because like if you get caught, you both go to jail, but like she has more to lose than you do, because she's already at a point of desperation to be doing
the
this
other
in the first
thing
place.
is how they got in that situation in the first place, which is, hey, you want to go, fucking some room someplace. Oh, here's some
That's
more
probably
drugs.
exactly what they
Here's
said.
some more drugs and alcohol because we're partying, and then they just took some stuff that they didn't know what it was. Like, I mean, like, it's really easy to get set up for something like that when you do stuff like that.
Yeah, see, I try to stay away from getting too deep into the conversation, or I start telling on myself. These first 3 abortions I paid for, how many of those were because you were...
But my thing is too,
Ghost
like,
babies.
didn't she admit this a while ago?
Yeah.
Like, I
It's
thought
another
it-
one of those things. I think it's alive from like 2 years ago. She
Yeah,
was
so
on
when I
Instagram
first found
Live.
out about it, I thought she did it like
Like she was just
this
bored
week.
Thursday.
Right? Yeah, just bored on Thursday. and started
Hey, just to
texting.
let y'all know, I've been robbing and drugging niggas.
And so when I heard it was like years ago, I'm like,
Right.
okay, now. Like,
Yeah,
she
it's
already-
like Tommy Lauren just finding out your husband sold drugs for 15 years.
Bitch, we knew that's what Jay... That's why we like him.
Yes.
He literally got a line where he said, like, I told you sold drugs. No, Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Bitch, you lost.
It's like, it's like, aren't you Hove? Big homie.
That's hilarious that she wasn't just like, all right, I just put the baby to bed.
What do I want to talk about?
Yeah, my Migos is out with his buddies. What am I gonna do?
Right.
Imagine if I just texted you tomorrow and was like, hey, by the way, you know I robbed a bank hard as fuck. I just didn't stop. I went in there. I asked him for the money. I started the pistol I was toting, just waved it around.
Like, dang, Dante, you gangster, man. I mean, I knew you was kind of gangster,
But
but
wouldn't you also be like, why are you saying this out loud right now?
why are you on Instagram Live?
It's like being on a podcast. I'm an old dude and I escaped Alcatraz.
Just start admitting everything.
Right.
Like, things are going too well for me.
I'm gonna post this on Facebook.
Things are going too well. Yeah, Cardi had to see. She had to humble herself a little bit. She's like, wait a minute, what? winning Grammys.
Right. I
She just
paid-
trademarked
What can I do to ruin this week?
She bought 2 Lambos cash.
And show the receipts.
Right.
Wow.
This is like the opposite of getting an invite to Ellen.
When it's all said and done, all this controversy going on with her, she's coming to Kansas City in May and I think June or July. I feel like she's gonna sell out both shows.
She's coming here.
She coming here?
Yeah.
Is it already sold out?
I think so.
Yeah, it was definitely sold out.
I think it's gonna make her fans like her more.
They was raffling those tickets at work.
Where do you work?
I work at a company that raffles tickets for Cardi B.
That's
Just Cardi B. That's all.
here's the thing. In Des Moines, you don't know whether that's a really white company or the only black, or if it's like a barbershop. It like low key might be like a nationally known brand that's just trying to be woke. Then it also might be Platinum Cuts.
It's Wells Fargo trying to fix their image.
No comment.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, about that local sports team. Moving on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Y'all hear about the airlines? The Wow Airlines in like Iceland? Or it's like yesterday they were an airline. Today they're bankrupt and they can't give nobody their money back. They're not a company anymore.
And what is it called? Wow
Yes,
Airlines?
yes,
What
Wow.
Is it like an acronym, like WOW?
I think it means
Or
something.
like,
but-
wow, we don't have no money.
Yeah.
No, that's what
Wow, y'all want y'all money back, really?
that's what the black people saying at the gate. Wow, bro.
What?
Wow, y'all really gonna keep my money?
Dude just packing up like, hey, I mean,
You got
can
on
you
this
give me
pink
that?
ass airplane. Wow.
Bro, if I ever worked in retail, the last thing I want to see is like a black person do that back of the hand palm slap this shit. You like, yo, they.
Yeah, it's really just called wow. Like, they don't stand for anything else.
I'm telling you, I saw that article. I was like, well, that's ridiculous.
Oh, man.
I was talking to somebody today at work, and they said they know somebody that just bought a ticket yesterday.
Oh shit. They gonna need that money.
They get no money back.
It stand for we out here wild.
We out here wild. Dang, this is crazy.
Shit. That's a full-time jack move, son. God damn.
Who is the CEO of
This
that
was a
company?
pyramid scheme. That's right.
Could you imagine getting an email like, yeah, our company just went bankrupt. You might want to catch another flight.
Did you say this one a Birdman scheme? That's what it sounds like.
No, pyramid scheme.
Oh no, that's
Birdman could be involved with it.
Right. Wow, just got signed to cash
No,
money.
no,
Gonna stop and play more.
This is Ja Rule. Right, Ja Rule. Fire Festival.
They flew you to an island and they went bankrupt on the flight back.
They're like, we gotta make an emergency landing. We don't have no more money.
They got pilots watching YouTube videos fixing shit.
Yo, could you imagine being at like the sales clerk at the airport and getting the email, yeah, you don't have a job anymore, and then being like, I better get the fuck out of here before somebody start asking me questions.
I steal so much. I be walking around with a bunch of plane wings on Craigslist.
Some wheels. Hey, I'll be driving my Ford Escape gonna have some plane wheels on it.
You know, Dolores would be out there taking that little pink vest off fast as shit.
Y'all know them little orange, the orange
The wands?
flashers they use? What? I'm pulling up in a club. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Bro, they like a real airline that just was like, hey, by the way, first of all, we don't have any money, but even if we did, you're not getting it back.
We got employees that are gonna sue us for way more than y'all.
Their CEO went to Trump University.
That's crazy. Spirit Airlines beat them. They straight beat them out.
You still smoke a cigarette on a Spirit airline.
Spirit Airlines is still out here popping.
Have y'all seen that
turbulence
picture of
has got
Spirit
me
Airlines where they got somebody mid-flight and they don't have a back on their seat? Bro,
How you don't have a back?
y'all think it's a game? Bro, Spirit out here really making the world just deal with what they putting out.
Well,
It's a
first of all, Who would just ride a whole plane with no bag? You gotta lean back at some point. You gotta get tired and yawn a little.
I don't know, man.
He just like, I paid $25 for this ticket. No, I can't complain.
Like, why you sitting there like you got a parachute on? What you doing? Like you ready to jump out the plane?
Oh shit, son. It's like, yeah, you can carry 2 bags, so you can
Yeah,
stack them
man.
up on your back.
No. Send
Bro.
me that. We gonna cut to that.
And he got some great posture too.
He got his sunglasses on his head. He just trying to get to Miami. All his problems gonna melt away once he hit that sand.
He doing deep leg bends. He look like Jackie Chan and Drunken Master. Balance this bowl of water on your head.
Oh my God.
He like, hey, pull the string. Let him know the quarter. Tell him I'm getting off. Oh my goodness.
Yo, so you heard about Jesse Smollett getting a well.
He got off.
Well, he got off,
He
but
got
like,
off.
right, yeah.
My mom's like, well, he could have been set up. I'm like, Mama, I don't know if he was set up.
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing about it. Now that he's off, what happened? Who benefited
It's
from
the
the
weirdest
situation?
story ever. But check this out. This is what I think happened. Let's just say that he's innocent, right? First off, like he got robbed by some Nigerians, and so they was like, "Yo, we gonna rob him." But then when they got caught, it was like, "Man, what are we gonna say?" They probably put them in the same like interview thing in the same room, right? They supposed to separate them, so that was Chicago PD's fault. They fucked up. And then they was like, "All right, look, how about we just say he paid us to rob him?"
We got this check right
yeah,
because
like, we got
supposedly
this-
they were extras on Empire.
Right, and so they had this connection. Why don't we just say he robbed? Like we could get out of here, and we could be flying home tomorrow.
On Wow.
Right.
Oh wow.
Jussie got his tickets on Wow, nigga.
They got extradited back, but the government decided to go to Wild and get their plane tickets.
He about to drop some dope music though.
Yeah.
Anytime you go through stuff like that, you about to come out with a hit song.
That's the Mary J. Blige method.
And Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You set yourself up, yeah, so I can, drop this single.
God damn, if that's the case, the next Nick Cannon CD is gonna be fire.
Oh, for the white listeners, that's Taylor Swift. She do that shit. She known for pulling up on a dude, getting the digits, and being like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna write a dope ass album." Don't you?
That's a quick millie.
That's right.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break. We're actually gonna cut to Nick's TED Talk.
Oh shit.
Nobody likes relationship weight. Ain't nothing like getting comfortable in a relationship and you gaining 10 pounds. Like relationship weight sticks on you harder than a kid knowing you got apps on your phone. But that's what comfort zone does. When you get comfortable, it has that effect on you. And I've been in the gym really trying to work this relationship weight off, but I almost stopped going because I was in an uncomfortable situation with some baby boomers. I was in a hot tub just hanging out, chilling with some baby boomers, and we were having a great discussion. And as they were leaving the hot tub, I quickly realized I was the only one wearing bottoms. I was sitting in that, yo. I had so much fun in that hot tub, and I was so frustrated, and I wanted to say something to them, but they were vets, and you have to respect the troops. And I'm a military kid. Like, my mom did 20 years in the Army and retired. My dad did 3 years in the Navy, but he didn't retire. He got moved to a different department within the government where he had to make sure people got what they had coming for him. He was a mailman. And it sucks growing up with your dad a mailman. There is no such thing as being your parents' home to get the report card out the mail. But comedy was a way for me to overcome my fear of failure. Comedy was a way for me to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So find something you always say no to and just say yes. See what happens. My yes was me getting on stage at a talent show. Your yes could be you saying yes to skydiving, or saying yes to asking that girl out, or becoming an Uber driver. Who knows what your yes is? But you will start seeing how refreshing life is when you start doing things that scare you. I was a victim of my comfort zone. And then I turned into a conqueror of my comfort zone and started experiencing all that life has to offer beyond it. And if I can do it, you can too. Thank you. Appreciate it. My name is Nick.
And we are back, everybody. We are back. Oh, God. This is just great. So, y'all saw us, right? I mean, I know Perry and Dante saw it. We all saw it together. Nick, you saw it, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw it twice.
Oh, twice already?
Oh, yeah.
Two times.
Jordan Peele, if you watching.
2 times.
I mean,
Yeah, he just said that he was only going to cast black actors as the leads in his movies, and
I'll
people
even
was
fly
pissed
wild
off.
for you. I'll be on first flight.
We need to do the documentary, guys. We need to call dibs right now, and the 4 of us just
Right
shoot
now.
a wild.
Copyright right now. On March 28, 2019.
It'll just end suddenly.
Where were you? Wow. All right. I know you say you want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So, what you think of it second time around?
Well, the second time around, I really paid attention to like the reason, like why the little kid, her son, like kind of was hip on her. Like at the end, he kept staring at her. Like when they were driving away in the car, I'm like, he knows.
Yeah.
He know. I'm trying to see when did he know.
Yeah. When did he learn that?
Yeah, when did he learn that she?
It's
was
probably
a
when
clone?
he got kidnapped.
Yeah, because the first time, me and my wife thought it was when in the kitchen scene when she killed that twin. But then we doing all spoiler alerts. Now.
Right, yeah, no
But
spoilers.
then,
It's been out long enough.
Yeah.
I know y'all should.
If you ain't
already
seen it
seen
the
it.
first
5 minutes.
weekend, you're not supporting the cause.
Yeah, we're trying to break records.
Right.
Yeah, but in the last scene, like when she killed her the real her, pretty much, she like let out a little grunt, and then she did a like she did a little laugh that the other ones were doing. And I'm like, oh snaps! I think that got him help.
One part of the movie I enjoyed was the little Easter eggs. It's like they had the little son wearing the gorilla mask, just like the dad that played the dude in Black Panther. Right. I was like, oh man, they had this Easter egg the whole movie.
What I'm trying to think his name. What he was just in Des Moines for
Winston
Duke.
Yeah, Winston Duke.
Yeah.
There we go. That is his name. Yeah, he's good, man. Like I thought he was real funny, and he's completely different from M'Baku. That's that range. That's that actor range.
I like when he didn't really want to get crazy. First of all, I'm not gonna go out there and the family just standing there. I'm like, okay, they up to something, right?
we starting off crazy. I'm letting them know.
Right. We're not there with the bat.
The thing that's been tripping me out that people have been asking is like, where were the guns? And I'm always like, that is interesting.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. I'm like, nobody got a gun?
I didn't even think about that until just right now, y'all.
I low key was like the whole time like, I wish like hell that somebody would have tried this on my family.
Did you see that video I uploaded when I was talking about it?
No.
I was just talking about when me and my wife went to go see it, and how Lupita, she like, whatever you do not put your hands on my kids. And her husband right there, I'm like, you're not gonna say nothing about the husband, right? They grabbed him first. Like he was saying, like, I wish my wife would do that too.
Oh, so you don't care about me? Fuck it, I'm with them now.
Right. Like nah, like she straight gonna say don't touch the kids. You could at least say don't touch my family, don't touch my. They grabbed the husband first.
That's
They
just-
come right on out of there.
That's the tough part of like new horror or like whatever the genre is. Like you don't know what to expect because like you know if it was real life you'll fuck around and be like, oh, you just gonna let me get fucking zombie here? Bite me, bitch! I'm trying to be a zombie too.
I'm on 18 now.
I just like the fact that in the movie, the people who got it the worst,
Were
it
white.
wasn't the black people.
We're white, yeah, for sure.
Hey, when he did
All
that
of 'em.
look, I'm like, straight played her.
They got murdered too.
Call
It was
the police.
gruesome.
I like that the
They killed
black
one bitch
siblings
twice.
like got along really well. Like they
Yeah.
weren't like for whatever reason it seems like every time you see siblings in movies they're like mad and like never get along.
Yeah.
And they like they were just having those moments where like they just look at each other and be like, I guess we're about to go kill some crackers. It was great.
Hey, so was I the only person in the theater that like started clapping when she killed that twin like with that golf club multiple times.
Oh no, I was
so like I get so tired.
They
of
were
scary,
laughing.
I get so tired of scary movies when they hit them once and keep moving. Like no,
Right.
just make sure they
Finish it. Finish it.
Oh,
and she finished it.
It was done.
I had a few good chuckles. I'm the person that go to the movies and I'm like, look, you just gonna have to deal with what I bring. I laugh at inappropriate stuff. I say inappropriate stuff. Like I stay getting in trouble because I said some dumb shit. So
Well, you almost got in trouble from when we went to go see the movie. Remember what happened at the end?
what?
When you went to go approach that mom?
Well, first of all, she brought her baby
Oh,
to
yeah.
a horror movie.
So for the listeners that don't know, when we went to go see the movie, there was like a little baby. Actually, there was two babies. There was a toddler. It was like a 2-year-old who was running up and down the aisles like in a scary movie, and then like an actual infant in a blanket.
Hey, real quick, look, while you doing this, let me just interject this so I don't get in trouble and get canceled for it. After the movie, I almost tweeted, I think the real point of us is that we all have a retarded murderer inside of us. So let's finish what you were saying, Perry, because I don't want to get canceled. That was my takeaway initially.
No, but Dante, you went up to the mom and you said something. What'd you say?
Oh, yeah, I told her, I was like, hey, check this out. Your baby need to be better next time. Like, no.
It was a horrible movie attempt. They need to learn.
And it was the first movie. She was like, this is
Yeah.
the first movie I took my baby to.
Well, you know what? Get it some manners.
Right. The first movie, that child's gonna have PTSD. He's never
Yeah. That child's going to grow up to be a murderer.
Right.
But also, like,
His first
don't
movie.
like don't make that the baby's like wait, fucking give it. Don't be like, oh, this is my baby's first time swimming. You see him at the bottom of the pool right there.
Threw him
That's
12
him.
feet.
It's his first time.
Right.
He's learning.
Right.
Yeah, I bounced him off the diving
I
board.
thought he was going to see a good movie too, because what was one of the previews? Dora the Explorer?
Hey, that Dora the Explorer movie looks dope.
Right.
It looked like Tomb Raider.
I like how we all perked up about Dora. Like fuck us. Let's talk about the real.
We gotta support everybody. Black
right.
movies, Hispanic
Right.
movies. Y'all see Crazy Rich Asians? I haven't.
I did.
I haven't seen that one.
Nope. The red box.
One thing that I didn't get about the movie that I think they like kind of left out is how do people get there? How did all the clones get under everybody, and like who made them? And
They
why
said
did
the
they
humans
just?
made them.
Yeah, was it scientists that made them, and then the scientists just left them
Well,
down
that's
there,
what it seemed
and then
like.
Yeah.
and nobody thought like, hey, we could just walk up the escalator. They would just stay down there.
So the way I gathered it was like a parallel universe. It was like you had to do everything that your guy did on the surface, but like you were in high school detention in like the negative universe. And so like when they was walking around fucking and shit, like they was down there in like a classroom, like with rabbits. Fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
And so like the only reason that the little girl was able to get like swapped is because the other like the first little girl went to the mirror. So the other like the other thing is doing the exact same thing. You go to the mirror, I have to go to the mirror.
Okay.
Right.
And so that's how it ended up getting like up the escalator and like being at the same point, and then it was able to say, I'm getting out of here and like choking
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, because
Choking
one line
Okay.
that was said in the movie when she was like, we figured out how to clone but not the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like we learned how to, and that's why I think the key was with the rabbits, because all the rabbits were just pretty much
Clones, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we didn't figure out how to clone a soul. A soul is its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has their own individual soul.
Yeah, even though
That retarded murderer.
Well,
Wow, Dante, wow.
every time you said we gonna,
Guess what got canceled today? Wow Airlines and fucking Dante Powell, the comedian.
well, the crazy thing about it though is that like everybody was like all of the little lower high school detention people were like murderers, right? So like how come like when the girl came like at the beginning, why didn't she just kill her parents?
I don't think they were murderers. I think they turned into murderers after the swap, and she got so envious. She was upset.
She led them.
Yeah,
to
she led them like,
hey,
hey,
we're gonna kill all of them. They're just up there living their lives, and we just down here eating rabbits. and
Right,
shit.
but she was the real one, so she actually went crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I heard another thing that like there's some symbolism in like the rabbit, because you know how they say they had to eat the rabbits.
Yeah.
Like apparently, like rabbit is the kind of thing that like if you are like stuck in the wild and you have to eat rabbit, it doesn't give you like nutritional value after a while. So like it like represents the food deserts of like the lower income black neighborhoods where like all you have is fast food and like terrible shit. You can't get like fresh produce and things like that. And it like was supposed to be somewhat of a parallel.
So is like the little high school like office building supposed to be like the project? So it was like they were all crammed in there together
I
while
think so.
everybody else was all open in the world.
Yeah. Like,
Damn.
I like how Jordan Peele not gonna explain none of this.
Yeah.
Right.
He did the same thing with Get Out though. Like
Yeah, but I think all great creative people do it. Like Donald, like Childish Gambino, has yet to explain This Is America.
and he said he wasn't
Yeah,
going to. He was
right.
like, I'll let everybody interpret it. I'm not gonna
Right.
tell you what it's about.
He also has Atlanta, which is like I still think the Teddy Perkins. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Yeah.
I still think it's like the greatest episode of television ever produced.
I thought it was
And
I
Donald
was so
Glover.
confused when
Yeah.
watching it. I
And
was so confused.
like one of the funniest things in the world to me is that like when that episode starts, you get like a good like 4 or 5 minutes to settle in and think it's gonna be normal, and then in like an instant it switches to like whoa, like it's such a like shock when the reveal happens and it's like this is gonna be different than anything I've ever seen before, and they like do it for the entire episode. So I think that's like. I think it's dope when people do that, when they're like, I'm not going to explain it, because I still don't know the exact, like, I haven't pieced together that entire episode yet.
Yeah, I
either.
agree. People said that they should make a movie together. Donald Glover and Jordan
Oh,
Peele.
that'd be too much.
I think it'll be too much for my mind. Everybody be confused. Like,
Right.
it was a good movie. I don't know what it was
Like,
about.
My
the-
nose would be bleeding at the end.
Right. Exactly.
The screen was just black the whole time. I know, but what were they saying?
What were they saying? You saw that little bitty dot. They're like, speck? No, it's a dot something.
That's dust,
Yeah.
bruh.
And then Nicole Arbor will make a parody.
Oh, God, no.
That was
Terrible.
This
like-
is America.
Like she's one of those celebrities that I've just slowly watched become like a Tommy Lauren or something.
She's
like
a celebrity who
Yeah.
did that? The parody This Is America?
Yeah,
I
she-
didn't know she was a celebrity.
Who y'all talking about?
The Nicole Arbor girl.
I just saw the video and I saw it had more dislikes than likes. I was like, dang.
I remember at the time tweeting like, "Why is this lady out here singing This Is America?" That's what it sounds like. She's like, "This is America." Like, no, get away from here.
No, but she's Canadian.
I know,
It's like,
it's
what
terrible.
are you doing? It's like you're appropriating other white people.
Oh, yeah, it got 3.9 million views.
Oh shit! Right. It was the worst. Oh man.
I also heard that there was going to be a delay on Atlanta.
Yeah.
They just
In the
all-
article I read, it was like personal issues with him going on. But you know, he also doing Coachella next month.
Yeah.
So he's doing Coachella. I was like, dang, man, I went
got
last
big
year. I should have
plans.
went this year. Man, I went down there for Beyonce. I should have stayed. For
You was there when Beyonce performed?
Oh yeah, it was packed. It was. Hey, y'all, Coachella is just a whole different beast. Like,
Yeah.
people was passing out because they wasn't drinking enough water.
Yeah, that's that
And all
Molly,
they-
man. You
all
gotta
they, yeah,
drink
it was
water on
just
Molly.
drugs, just so much drugs. I'm like, what is going on, y'all? Like,
Man, it's a good thing Cardi B wasn't there.
no, she was.
Oh shit!
She robbed everybody.
She was.
Damn.
That really makes that
son.
episode of Insecure make more sense now.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
That's dope.
That's every festival, though. That's what people
No,
have
no,
festivals
but yeah,
for.
but Coachella is just a whole different, like, because
Yeah.
weed is legal, so it's
Oh.
like,
Oh shit!
So that's not even a drug.
and that's
It's
all
just-
day, and you in a desert, legit desert, no
because nothing would
trees.
be better than getting high and sitting in the sun.
I'm like, y'all don't want to drink water? Like, I don't want to be that guy, but y'all need some water in your system. You know?
High as fuck in the desert with cotton mouth, sitting in the sun.
People just, I'm like, you should have known. You should have
This
read.
look like us.
I'm telling y'all though, as a person who has passed out at a festival, it's a majestic experience. It really is. I was in Houston. Actually, Donald Glover was on stage, and he was singing Telegraph Ave, and I knew I was about to pass out for like the whole song, so I'm trying to get out of the crowd, just slowly fading, and then it was raining, or it rained earlier, so it's just a big mud hill. Then I tried to climb up that mud hill, and I'm stuck in the mud, passing out, and I just hear Donald Glover singing. It was a crazy experience. Like I blacked out, but it was only for like 2 minutes.
Beautiful way to pass out right there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought only women at Michael Jackson concerts did that shit.
Nah, I mean it wasn't from Donald Glover. It was from
Sound like Telegraph came on. He was like,
just my jam.
Message received.
But no, it was because this white kid was like, "Hey, you want to smoke this?" I was like, "Sure." That's what you do at festivals.
I'll just say that.
Anybody else want it?
Some little boy was looking at you like, Cliff, I didn't know you like to get wet.
That's PCP.
Hey, I went to Maha Music Fest last year, and it was Run the Jewels was headlining, and all the white people kept thinking I was Killer Mike. I was doing like the comedy and stuff. So I tweeted at Killer Mike and everything. He like tweeted me back and stuff. It was great. And then like for the Run the Jewels set, they had these those light up like styrofoam wands. Yeah. They had those, and like I was going dumb. Like I was really like getting out. I was like being stupid, and like people like more times than is actually acceptable, people were like, "Oh shit, Killer Mike is out here," and then they like look, they were like, it was I was like, "Yo, y'all are really stupid. Y'all are dumb human beings." So now like that made me, because at first I wasn't a huge fan of festivals, but like now I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go to every. I don't care if I don't even know the headliners or whoever. Like I'm going to 8035 this year, I think. I don't know any of the headliners.
No Name Gypsy's gonna be there.
I don't even know who that is.
Who? You never listen to No Name Gypsy?
No.
Hey, you gotta listen to her. She got bars. She calls it like lullaby raps.
Oh shit!
The way she spits.
You gonna pass out?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on that mud hill.
Lull you to sleep. Yeah.
That's just the weed Cliff was smoking. It's called mud hill.
You gonna pass out on mud?
I'm telling you, I still got those shoes. I'll never wear them again.
Yeah, they your flu games.
Your flu game, Jordan.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Cliff.
It's fine. It's fine.
And I'm like, why are these shoes so special? I'm like, let me tell you something.
Scottie Pippen carried me up a mud hill.
And as I was passing out, I just heard Childish Gambino.
Back when he was a young lad and he didn't have to shave so much.
Bruh, now, like, all I want to do now is, like, go to music festivals with y'all and just watch what happens.
Oh, no, you need to go to that. Their Coachella, y'all would definitely, people watching are just a whole different beast. Because Beyonce got a huge following, she got a huge gay following. So them gay dudes was out there.
They was out there falling.
Oh, they was out there.
I was interested until just now.
No, it was, I was sitting like, oh,
I'm more interested.
I was sitting like, what is going on?
When the gay dudes do those falls, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
like, I don't understand how they don't tear
that
the
is
ACL.
a competition. I saw this shit on YouTube, and that is a literal competition. It's like they're like in a dance circle, right? And they do that fall thing like repeatedly, like over and over again.
I'm telling you, I don't know how the whole ACL don't just.
That is like a battle, like drag queen dance competition. Like I first time I saw it, couldn't believe it.
It made you pass out.
It was a holy experience.
On that mud hill.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back.
And look, the
Bro, I hate comedians. I swear to God, I hate y'all.
the employee count is going down. 4,900.
I swear I hate y'all, bro. I can't chill.
You see the history, like, why would it? First of all, I wouldn't trust this don't look like a serious airline.
Yeah, that look like they bought that at the secondhand Virgin Airlines store. Oh, shit.
They didn't have enough money.
They got all the airline parts at Kmart.
Oh shit.
How much was that? How much?
It was like 17 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Perfect. I think we got that on camera. We out here wilding.
Listen, it took everything in me to just not sit over here and think of acronyms. Like for the people that work there, we out of wages. No more money for you guys. You gotta go home.
It just really, I thought WOW stood for something. I thought it stood for something.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
like without work.
It's like they came up with that concept. They said we're gonna charge, about. We gotta get a name for our brand. We charge like $10 tickets. I'm like, wow. But we not like really. We keep
That's
it wow.
it.
We keep it wow. Keep it wow.
They gotta be
Short, sweet to the point.
Like, when y'all going out of business? Wednesday or Wednesday? Those are the two options. Is it Wednesday right now? Because that's when we going out of business.
I read an article and they were like, they were trying to secure funds like all day, and then like all day.
Imagine your homeboy come up to you. Hey, you got $500.
Like 500,000.
Right, they
Million, 500,000 million.
Right.
They hitting up all the they connect.
They hit up Deutsche Bank probably, son. It was like they wouldn't give them a loan.
They hitting up Southwest. Like, can y'all friendly? Right.
Just buy us out. Buy us out.
Can y'all please let us know a little something.
Imagine one of your exes calling you like, you remember that day we went on? And you said you was gonna pay your half, but I did.
If you're mad,
Can I get that
took
back?
on Wild like the last year, we need that money back. That was the Fire Fest.
Beautiful listeners. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. I know I have. And I just want to say one thing. Thank you. Well, maybe two things. I also want to say goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks a lot for giving me your time. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks a lot for giving me your time. Your time. Your time. Your time. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks a lot for giving me your time. Your time, your time. Thanks a lot for giving me your time. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks a lot for giving me your time. Your time, your time. You can loved. You are loved because you are love. You can love, and you are loved because you are love.